Obviously it felt great. Just all the work I've put in, and just get out there and get a chance to play. This Saturday's gonna be fun. I'm excited and just be out there under the lights, just back in action. I feel like it just came fast since last season, but I'm glad it's here and we're ready to get rolling.
What was the conversation like? Like, how did it happen? Did Mac tell you? Did Coach Longo tell you? How did that kind of go down?
Oh yeah, Coach Longo told me on Sunday night, so he sat me down in a meeting. And obviously, it's filled with emotions, and it's been a blast since I've been here, and I'm ready to win some games this season.
What was the moment right before you walked into his office like for you? Was there like stress, anxiety?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd probably say I was just kind of anxious. Just which either way it goes, Jacoby's a great player, and we've been competing since since I stepped on campus. But yeah, a little anxious, but excited just for the future holds, and I know I was going to get a shot to play probably regardless this season, whether what happens.
I'm sorry. What was your dad's reaction when you told him? What was the conversation that you had right after?
Yeah, my dad, he obviously congratulated me, but obviously he's still saying, you got a lot of work to do. This is kind of just another step. You got to, go out there and play. That's the main deal. Go out there, play, perform, and do what matters. Perform when it counts.
What do you think you did to earn the position of being a starting quarterback? What was it that set you above Jacoby and put you in the position that you're in right now? What was it that you feel like you did right?
I think overall, I think just my decision making and my ability just to kind of do it all. I feel like where it's run, throw, make decisions, right guy, what you got to throw to. I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm gonna go out there and compete and do it all, do whatever it takes to win, and that's that competitiveness in me. Growing up with three brothers, just trying to survive and do what I can to win and get through. So I think also I think just build relationship with guys. I think that's really important, especially up front with the O-line. So just as Kent went through, just building relationships and just trying to kind of get to know new guys. And obviously, we'll have a lot of new guys out there playing this Saturday. So just kind of build that relationship and build that bond. So when we get out there on Saturday night, we're looking smooth. So.
We've heard a lot about your competitiveness so far. Longo said that you played ping pong at a recruiting event and just refused to get off the table.
That's
and
right.
then Cedric said you were racing guys in I think it was in endurance drills.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you describe your competitiveness?
Oh yeah, I think it's just been there something. It's been there my whole life. Growing up, I think kind of the ritual you get like a runner-up trophy or a participation trophy really doesn't mean anything. Just kind of in our household, second is first loser. So that's just kind of engraved in me, and I feel like I just try to do that in every part of my life, and just kind of carry that with me. So.
Was this morning the first time you saw your teammates since then? I know you guys didn't practice yesterday.
We were over here throughout the building yesterday. We have Mondays off, but I saw a lot of teammates.
What kind of reaction did you get from teammates? Anything unusual or different, or was it just the norm, business as usual?
Yeah, just kind of they're all professional, and they're just let's get to work and kind of go out there and show it, and obviously it's kind of a big deal and what it seemed out to be, but we just continue with practice today and just kind of roll it on and just went with the flow. So.
Was that any different for you? Going out there knowing that you had QB1 practice day, a little extra skip in your step or anything?
I wouldn't say it's a little different. I try to take approach the same way because I was competing to be that guy, but obviously it is a little different going out there with the ones every time. So I feel like we're gonna just keep getting better as we get more reps and continue to be making plays and give it to the guys that can make those plays.
Mentioning your dad, to have a father that not only played the position and played here,
Mm-hmm.
like what types of advice or pointers does he give you, like just throughout the year, throughout a season, like what types of things does he tell you that you listen to maybe more than others and hone in on that you think are like super helpful?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'd probably say, really growing up, I mean, my dad was, my head football coach until around middle school, and he was always my quarterback coach. Taught me how to throw, and he at least wanted one of us to play football, and I ended up being the one. But yeah, just kind of even the small things, drops, throwing mechanics, really anything. He's done it at this level, and I kind of listen to him, like whatever 2 cents he's got, I try to take that in, and sometimes I ignore a little bit of it if he, thinks this play should go this way, but he doesn't really know the offense, so.
Does he have a lot of 2 cents? Like, is he somebody that's always telling you stuff, or does he stay away from you a little bit?
I think he's been a little more distant since I got into college. Just kind of let me go and figure it out. Obviously, because he's not in the meetings, and he doesn't really know to the extent of how each progression goes and stuff. But with the little things, drops and mechanics, he's always going to be there, giving his 2 cents, which is usually pretty accurate. So.
On the topic of your family, obviously you paved your own path here at Carolina, but Luke posted something on Instagram yesterday. Have you talked to Luke? Has he talked to you at all about since you've been named quarterback?
Yeah, I FaceTimed Luke the other day. I think it was actually yesterday. Obviously he's in Spain now, so it's like a 6-hour difference, so it's kind of tough to communicate throughout the day. No, but he's just excited for me. He just we always talk about it's one thing saying you just got to go out and do it. So he's just obviously the work he's put in through his career, it's just kind of been inspirational for me, and just he's done on a bigger level than me so far. So just kind of seeing what he's got to say and listen to his way of doing things is probably helped him out and beneficial for me to follow.
Drake, how hard is it to impress people in your family? Because, I mean, this is an accomplishment, just being named the starter, but it almost seems like, go out and do something. Like, you haven't done anything yet. That's what it almost feels like,
Yeah.
At the reaction from your family.
No, yeah, they've been supportive. Whether through sports or not. Obviously, sports has been a big part of our family. But just it all goes back to the end of the day, just competing. They've been with me since day one, and just going out there and winning, and just trying to get better and make some plays is just all I can do.
What would you say, growing up, you guys are probably the most competitive with your brothers?
That's good. That's a good question. Growing up, I think 2v2 basketball, having 4 boards is pretty competitive. Ping pong nowadays, just because as we're getting older, my parents want us to keep off each other physically so we don't get injured. And then, honest truth, actually our grades is pretty competitive. My mom and dad instilled this good grades in the classroom before being an athlete, so just competing to bring the best report card home too. So.
How do you handle kind of the idea that in some ways the battle isn't over? You have to obviously go out there and deliver. And Mac even said yesterday, like, if you guys aren't scoring touchdowns, he's going to give Jacoby a chance.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's all about production. Just taking play within the play, each play at a time, and do what I can to win the play. And whether it's positive or negative, just leaving the past and go execute the next one.
It's only Tuesday, but how would you prepare for the rest of the week, knowing that you are the guy that you want to take the ones the rest of the week and all that? How will you prepare the rest of the week here?
Just study up on FAMU and just Bible it up, and also like I said earlier, we got a lot of new faces. It's gonna be in the starting lineup, so just keep working at practice, staying after practice. Going the extra throws with the 2 guys in my class, JJ and Gabo, are going to be out there. They're going to be good. So just kind of creating that relationship and just creating that player connection.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like for you to walk out there first as quarterback at the University of North Carolina?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it. No, but you're putting it into perspective. I think I'm just going to be excited. Home state kid, is what I was dreamed of, and just going out there and in that Carolina blue and putting on for the state, just trying to make some noise. So.
Drake, what has been the reaction around campus like yesterday and today, just as you've gone to class? Have people been giving you like, all right, let's go, baby? Like, people been pointing at you or thumbs up? What have your classmates said?
Yeah, I've gotten a few congratulations on the class. But some people in my class, they said, they've been asking me like when they're gonna name it. So. I really just haven't interacted with a lot of my classmates. Just the second day since it happened. So, you know, they've been supportive and excited to go out there and perform for him. So.
What got into you that night on the ping pong table at Mac's house? Like Phil was telling us that you're pouring sweat in a recruiting event, and you got to a point where you weren't.
Yes, sir. You know.
You went over the.
Just winning the table. You know, just staying on. I think it's one of the worst things in sports is having to watch somebody else play. So it's hard. You know, when you watch two other people play, whether it's ping pong or whatever it is. So just giving that paddle up. There's something about that feeling that's just hard to live with.
Who's giving you the most competition?
Throughout the fall camp, actually, in the players lounge, John Copenhaver, he's been giving me some trouble. But other than that, I think actually Connor Harrell's pretty good at ping pong too. So I think those two guys we're kind of the top of the totem pole. Coach Galloway thinks he can play, but he's not really on that level.
So did you kind of enjoy the QB competition then, in a way, like since you're so competitive? Were you kind of like uniquely built for this?
I'd say I just try to worry about myself throughout the process. I think since you can't really like gauge, other than how you do in practice, like where if you're winning or beating them, it's ultimately out of my control who makes that decision. So it's kind of a different aspect of competing, but obviously winning over the team and performing best in practice was a big deal. So I took that very seriously.
I think Coach Longo was the one to tell you, but have you had a chance to sit down with Matt Brown and kind of talk about being QB1 at the school?
No, I have not. Coach Brown saw him today in practice and after practice. But I haven't really sat down in a meeting with him yet. So no man.
What class was that they were asking you about when they're going to name a starter?
It was a history class, history 101. With Professor Brown. So yeah, it's a nice lecture hall. It's pretty nice. One of the cooler classes I've been in actually. About
History 101 was the actual class.
It's like misinformation and like conspiracy theories. It's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
West Civ for some reason.
You relevant right now.
Yes, sir.